Hey everybody, Tony Baker here. So, wanted to talk with you guys about something that I did recently that was a lot of fun. It was new to me, even though I had already done it in my career hundreds and hundreds of times. I hired a professional photographer, but not for a client this time, for me. With the new website and the new marketing materials that we're putting out, I just needed new shots, new marketing shots, new headshots, and all that kind of good stuff. And usually, what do we do as professional photographers? We call a friend of ours that we know and trust and that we want to spend time with. I didn't do that this time. I actually hired a photographer. I used real money. Didn't negotiate a rate down, and that experience was fascinating. I found a photographer that I really liked their work. I thought it was appropriate for the new business that I was starting. And then I called them, and it felt really good to connect with another photographer and actually talk to them about their work and why I liked their work and why it was valuable to me. And here was the interesting thing. When I showed up, I had a different mentality because I was spending my own money, spending money out of my pocket for this business. It wasn't a client's money. So my perspective shifted. So during the session, it was really interesting to be in the hot seat, so to speak, to be in front of the camera. Certainly not my first time there, but my first time as a client spending money out of pocket, and there were stakes. I needed these images to be really good. So to work with a photographer who was completely professional, though there were things as a client that I was noticing that I never had noticed before. In all of the hundreds, if not thousands of sessions that I've been in. So I'm going to encourage all the commercial photographers out there, at some point in your career, hire a photographer, be the client, and then be there because you look at things differently. What was really interesting was when glitches happen, how that photographer handled it. When their phone would ring, how would they handle that? It's the little things as a client that mean a lot, that as commercial photographers, we're so busy in the moment that we know these things from an intellectual level, but we haven't experienced it yet. And when you experience it, it settles deep. It would actually change the way that I would handle my photo sessions moving forward. So when you get a chance, hire a photographer, learn those lessons. It's really valuable.